Hey guys, welcome back to another stream on the channel. It's Football Hypes here. And in today's stream, we're going to be continuing with our Arsenal career in episode 19. I think this is episode 19, and this is in our Arsenal career mode. And I'm looking forward to it. And I just want to apologize for being very late. I mean, I was like 15 minutes late or something. It's my fault, and I have reasons for it, but we're streaming now, and I'm looking forward to this stream. Obviously, I would say the previous stream was pretty horrible in terms of the fixtures and the results we got. But I think overall, I enjoyed the stream because I was interacting with the live chat, and it was fun. I think it was probably the best live stream I've had overall in terms of the humor and everything. I think the whole vibe was pretty cool. But in the previous stream, we did get knocked out in the Champions League, which is who knows? But we did get knocked out, but we're in the Europa League at the moment. So we're in the Europa League round of 32, and I'll show you guys in just a second. But yeah, we are streaming a little later than usual, right? So usually I stream about 9 o'clock my time, which is South African time, which is +2 time zone. But obviously I'm streaming at about 11 o'clock now, 11:15, 11:30 actually. And yeah, this will basically allow more people that can't watch the streams during the time that I stream to watch a little later. So yeah, and it's going to be a pretty chilled stream this evening because I've had a really long day, and I've had a great weekend so far. So I'm looking forward to this though. I always look forward to my live streams, and I hope everybody's had a great Saturday. I've had a great Saturday, and I appreciate everybody coming on. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the stream tonight, because I know I am. But welcome, B Lightning. I know, guys. I apologize for being 15 minutes late. I know I was longer than 15 minutes actually. It was close to 20 minutes. But we're gonna start off the stream by opening a free pack, as we always do. And what do we get? 49K. Fantastic. We can do so much with that. I don't even think you can sign a single player with 49K or whatever that was. But I think it's going to be a relatively relaxed start to this stream. We've got West Brom and Aston Villa. No tough games at the beginning of this stream, which I'm pretty grateful for, because I'm glad we're not starting off against a team like Chelsea or Manchester United or something like that, because we would come short. Because at the moment, we're in terrible form. I mean, we lost 4 games on the stream and drew 1, and then we won 3. I mean, it's terrible form at the moment. But we're up against West Brom. Let's see what fixtures we have. So we are in a League Cup semi-final. I forgot to mention that. So we beat Wolves in the previous stream on penalties, which then got us through to the semi-final against Southampton. So we do have the easier draw. I think Liverpool are playing Everton. I'm not sure. I think Liverpool are playing Everton, something like that. So it's going to be a big semi-final for both teams, and I think this is a great opportunity for us to potentially win a domestic trophy this season. We have won one already. We've won the FA Community Shield, but I want to win the League Cup, because we have a great opportunity to. But we have West Brom, we have Chelsea. We're going to have the semi-final of the League Cup, and then maybe Leicester. So I forgot there's 2 legs, of course. I just remembered that there are two legs to be played in the League Cup semi-final, which is I completely forgot about that. So that will allow us to potentially hit back if we do end up losing the first game. But there was an extra training session there. I didn't even see that. But we're going to be starting off the stream against West Brom, and hopefully we can start off the stream on a high note, because losing to West Brom would be a little embarrassing. It would be an embarrassing way to start the stream, because we lost to Burnley last stream. I'm not going to do the Sean Dyche impression, because it really hurts my throat. 100%. It hurts. It really does. You got to have a low gravelly voice, and it's just, I can't do that right now. I guess I could, but I'm not in the mood to. But we're up against West Brom, first game on the stream. Smash a like on the stream. If you haven't done that yet, please smash a like. I'd appreciate that. And listen, lads, we are 5 subscribers away from reaching 2,500 subscribers, which is my milestone at the moment. I really need your guys' help to reaching 2,500 subscribers. So if you're new here and you haven't smashed a like yet, please, no, not smash a like. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Please subscribe right now. I'm so close. 5 subscribers away from reaching 2,500. So please, if you have subscribed already, I'm sure everybody on the stream has subscribed already. Share the content around. Share the content around to people that love the game, that haven't subscribed to my channel yet. I'd really appreciate that. Friends, family, whatever. Pets, rats. I don't know. Rats can be pets, I guess. But yeah, please share the content around. And don't forget to turn that notification bell on to never miss one of my streams or my videos. But let's get right into this. I don't know if I should make any changes. I could bring on Ginduzi, but I'm not going to. El Asensio. I don't have any more boosts. I forgot about that. I have no boosts. Oh, that's not good. But I think that's the team we're going to go with. If we continue to perform like this, lads, if we continue to perform the way we've been performing, if we continue to perform woefully, I think it's about time that we make a change to the tactics, a new signing maybe, because we can't continue like that. Maybe a new right wing. Maybe a new right wing will be good. And we can have Saka as a backup. And then we can move Almada as a backup cam instead of having him as a backup wing, and then put Asensio in that position even. Be right back, charging my phone because I have no battery. No problem, F7G. And Seinfeld Jones says MUFC. You're a joker, man. You're an absolute joker. I will never sign Full Jones. I mean, I do watch Mark Goldbridge content, and obviously I know that he signed Phil Jones in his Newcastle career, and he had him there for a time, but not on Soccer Manager. He's not the same player. And did you watch my first episode of the career mode? Says F7G. I haven't had time yet, man. So what I'll do is after this stream, just remind me. And I'll definitely go check it out. I just haven't really had time today, but I will definitely take a look at it, and I'll leave a comment on that video of yours or that stream, whatever you put together there. But at the moment, it's very dead game again. I don't know what's going on, but we need to make a substitution here. We need to make a substitution, and Martinelli is still not Martinelli. Nketiah is still out. We need him so badly right now. It's actually not a joke anymore. We need him so badly. I'm going to put Asensio in striker, which is a risk, but I'm going to go with it because Felix is tired. And then I could bring Saliba on for Gabriel, but I'm not going to do that. So that's the only substitution I'm making. Aubameyang's also tired, but we don't really have a choice. We can bring Martinelli on, but I think he's not up to standard with Aubameyang. Change your tactics. Do you want me to give you some good ones? Listen, man, I think if the stream goes sour, I think if we completely capitulate and we don't perform well in any way on the stream against the weaker teams, I think it might be time for change. But for now, I'll just keep everything the way it is. And we can't really do anything right now. It is December. The January transfer window is opening soon. So I think then we can make some changes in terms of signing new players, selling players, whatever, because we can't continue like this. But anyway, for now, I'm going to continue the way things are. We've brought on Asensio for Felix. So Asensio doesn't really play in that striker position, but we're going to have to bring him on, and let's see what happens in the second half. Because we need a goal. We need a goal. Asensio has scored. He has delivered as a striker, and I'm happy with that. Can we get a 1-0 win? I'm genuinely at the point where I just like, should we even continue this season? Because, you know, I guess having the banter is nice every now and then. It's fun. It's great. But it just gets to a point where I'm like, I won't even laugh at the banter anymore because it's not going to be funny. And I just get serious and I'm like, why is this happening? I remember getting pretty pissed off on one stream and I just walked off during the stream because we were awful. This is the way we were. And yeah, I don't know what it was. It can be funny. Yes, like I mentioned, it can be pretty funny to lose and draw to a pretty crap team every now and then. But just when it happens consistently, it just gets irritating actually after a while. But we're up against Aston Villa next, and I'm not looking forward to this because we've had a pretty horrible start to the stream. And I don't know why they put the games on top of each other. That really irritates me as well, is they always put the games on top of one another. They don't like space it out. It doesn't, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. They should really consider just spacing it out. And Nketiah, how long is this guy out for, man? I swear, like, is his injury down here maybe? Because he has been out for so long. Like, has he broken something? Let me see here. Nketiah. This is ridiculous. The 12th of January. Oh, my days. Asensio's injured now. It's just all going down at the moment. It's all going down. I know it took me 3 seasons. Yeah, but I mean, look, we've improved our team. You could arguably say that we've improved our team, right? You can say that we've improved our team. You can't. None of you guys that watch my streams can sit here and say that we haven't improved the team. We have 100% improved the team in terms of the players. But now looking at it, I think we've just made the team worse. Because every season you're looking to improve. You're looking to change something, to improve in a certain area of your game. If it's the tactics, if it's a new player in a weak position, But I think we need a new center back and we need a new right wing. That's what we need. Those are the 2 positions for me at the moment, and we're gonna have to sell someone in January. I don't know who yet, but we're gonna have to sell someone because this is not working. We need to beat Aston Villa. We need to pick up some form now, because I think losing these games now is just getting a bit ridiculous, and it's come down to where we need to perform and we need to do well, and this is just not working out. Because we might, I'm actually tempted, if this season doesn't work out. This is my 3rd season on this career mode. If this season doesn't work out, I'm just going to scrap this season and I'll do another season. I'll do season 5. Genuinely, because this is just like, I don't know what the hell's going on. But we're up against Aston Villa next. 2nd game on the stream. Big game. We just drew to West Brom. Felix, I don't know what's happening. He's not scoring goals. He's been anonymous. He's been a ghost of a player for the past few games. He's been gone. I don't know what it is. Like, he's drunk in front of goal and misses. Because we've had like 2 shots on target out of 10 attempts. It's insane. So we need something. We need to do something. We need someone to show up, and we need to make a difference, because this is not working out at the moment. And yeah, let's see what happens in the second half. I'm kind of mad because I bottled the Premier League. I went from 1st to 5th. It was so heartbreaking. I reckon that's going to happen this season. I reckon that we're going to drop even further down than 5th. I mean, look at this, man. They've had 5 shots and 3 on target. I mean, it's like, what the hell's even going on? Yes, we are 1-0 up, but we were 1-0 up against West Brom, right? I always look forward. I always get a boost of confidence when we go 1-0 up against a team, or if we go 2-0 up, whatever it is. I always get like, yeah. But now I'm just like, what's going to happen in the second half? What's going to happen? Because like, I can just see our team conceding a goal. It's just inevitable. So I'm going to bring on Uar, and for parties a little tired. And then I'll bring on Aubameyang for Felix, because Felix is a little tired at the moment, and I think we can give Aubameyang a chance. Aubameyang did pretty well in striker last time we put him there. So let's see what happens in the second half. We are 1-0 up against Villa. And please, let's not concede anything. Let's get a win. Let's start off the stream well from here on. I don't want to see no funny business in the second half, because it's going to cost us. It's going to be costly. So let's see what happens in the second half. And I don't want to rage. Goal. Who's in the wrong position? No one's in the wrong position. I usually play Aubameyang out on the left, but I put him in striker now, so he can play striker. So yeah. Anyway, but Aubameyang's tired himself, but it is what it is. Anyway, second half to come. Let's see what happens in the second half. Come on, we need to push for a win here. This is very crucial that we get a win because all right, Saka has scored. I'm confident we'll get a win here. 2-0. This is what I want to see. This is the type of consistency that I want to see. This every game, not winning a game and then losing to West Brom or losing to Fulham or something stupid like that. Losing to Burnley. I mean, that was a ridiculous one. If you were there for the last stream, you would have had a blast of a time because I had a good time myself, but we were losing the most ridiculous results ever. Some of you will know watching this live stream right now. Some of you will know that the live stream was all jokes. We were losing left, right, and center, knocked out of the Champions League. I wasn't too bothered by that. If it was me on another day, I would have been like, But obviously, we've won 2-0, and I'm pretty happy with that. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see on this stream, right? We're moving in on January, and I want to make some changes. I want to make some changes in January. I think we need a right wing urgently because clearly we're getting chances to score goals, but nothing's happening. We need a new right wing. We can keep Aubameyang, but we need a new right wing, and we can move Almada to a backup cam for Asensio. But we had 72% possession. They had 28. The first, I would say maybe 20, 30 minutes of the game, Aston Villa dominated. We had 5 shots on target. They had 4. So I think it was a relatively even game. And I think it was a relatively even game. And I think we took our chances and we scored. And I'm proud. So, yeah, we're up against Chelsea next. The London derby. And at the moment, as it stands, we're 12 points behind Liverpool. So I think the title's off this season. We're about 22 games in. And West Ham are 6 points behind us. So I really don't know what to expect from here on. But listen, everybody smash a like on the stream. Smash a like. If you've enjoyed so far, please subscribe. I'm about 5 subscribers away from reaching 2,500 subscribers. So please subscribe now if you haven't yet. And share the content around to your friends and family that enjoy Soccer Manager 2021, and tell them to subscribe. I'd appreciate that because I'm really close to reaching that milestone. But I'm gonna improve defending, and I'll do goalkeeping next. So I'll go with that. So we're improving our training at the moment, and I'm pretty happy with that. It looks good at the moment. Thiago is upgraded, so that's good. And then club zone upgrades. All right, no, we're just waiting for that now. So Chelsea next, lads. Chelsea next, big game. Chelsea is a massive game because I think this might just be the biggest game on the stream. It's a London derby. We're playing away from home. I would say we've had a decent start to the stream. And I'm looking forward to this because I think we've had a pretty good record against Chelsea. But we have some of our key players out at the moment. We don't have our first choice players. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. And I don't know what to expect from this game. I really don't know what to expect. I'm going to play Firpo as well. And Tierney will go on the bench. So a few substitutions. We brought in Uar for Torreira. I'm actually going to play Torreira. I'm going to keep Uar on the bench. Firpo for Tierney. And then obviously we're keeping Martinelli on. Aubameyang will be on the bench, and that's what we're going to go with against Chelsea. It's a weaker team, but due to injuries and players not having high fitness levels, I'm making these decisions now. And it's going to be a big game. Let's see what happens. I hope we can win, and I'm going to predict a win because I always predict my team to win. And Chelsea have a very strong team. They have a very, very strong team, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Sheffield will be an interesting career mode. Depends which one you're talking about. Obviously, you have 2 Sheffield teams. You have Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield United. So depends which one. And please do the same to mine. What are you talking about, Evans? Let me just scroll up. Are you talking about something else? Oh, F7G. All right. Yeah. Subscribe to F7G, by the way, guys. Subscribe to one another, of course. That's something you can do. Support each other. And yeah, feel free to do that. Yeah, Chelsea have Alaba, Saul, Werner. They have Ziyech. They have Declan Rice. Who else do they have? They have Muller. They have a very good team. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Tough game. I'm not expecting to win, but I want to win, and it's going to be a very tough game. And if we're going to want to compete at the moment, we're gonna have to try and get a win here. But Chelsea have scored. It's 1-0. Muller has scored, and not this again. Boys, we've been given another second chance here. You will know that in the previous stream we played our sixth Champions League game, and this is pretty much what happened. The game glitched out, and we were given a second opportunity to potentially win that game and go through into the Champions League round of 16. And we bottled it. We absolutely bottled it. And now this has happened again. And Chelsea are 1-0 up. So it gives us a chance to potentially change something and go on to win this game. But I'm just going to have to restart the game here, lads, because this is not working out. So we are pretty much given a second chance against Chelsea. And that's pretty much luck, I guess. You could argue that is pure luck, and I'm gonna have to remove that. So I'm gonna have to restart the game, lads. So just forgive me for a second. Yeah, report the glitch. Yeah, report the glitch 100%, because this is just, it's not fun. It makes the game so unenjoyable. I apologize for the delay, guys. Anyone that's joined late, game's glitched out, and I'm just restarting the game at the moment. It's the second time it's happened in 2 streams. It's a little irritating. Yeah, so bear with me while I restart the game, which is going to take a few minutes, but I'll interact with the live chat. Welcome to the live stream, Ayash. I appreciate you coming on. It's good to see some new people in the chat. I appreciate everybody coming on tonight. It's a little later than usual, this stream, but obviously it's for reasons, and some people might enjoy it more depending where you are in the world, of course. And yeah, please use my tactics before the game. 4-2-4, keeper, wingback, stopper, ball playing, wingback, box to box midfielder, winger, deep striker, target man, winger. I'll try that against Southampton, F7G. I'll give it a shot against Southampton. I'll see what happens. It'll be interesting to see. I'll give it a test, but not in the Premier League games, not against Chelsea. I won't do that. Why haven't SM21 fixed that? I don't know. I think the developers, someone needs to report it. I could potentially report it. Contact them maybe via email or something, and send them a screenshot of what's going on. And yeah, they should address it, because it just makes the game less enjoyable, clearly. Yeah, I am South African, Michael Watt, 100%. I am born South African, 100%. And half Irish too, so just like to add that in. I'm half Irish, but born in South Africa. All right, so we're back. Oh, let me just add this real quick. We're back. Got the game up and going again. So let me add this. Give me 1 second, guys. So obviously the game glitched out and whatever, and I had to restart the game. And we've been given a second opportunity against Chelsea. And this allows us to potentially go on and win this game, because we were 1-0 down to Chelsea initially when we played that game. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens after we've been given a second chance. How do you restart when the glitch happens? Just close the game and just just restart it, and it'll pretty much take you back to when you last saved, which is going to be before the game. But yeah, if you want one new feature in SM22, what would that be? That's a very good question, says Tupac. Very good question there, Tupac, because since I actually made a video a very, very long time ago, and it was about what I wanted to see in SM20. And I wanted a transfer deadline day. I know it's something small, but it really bothers me about the fact that when it comes to the transfer deadline day, for those of you that don't know what a transfer deadline day is, it's the last day you are able to sign players in a transfer window. If it's the January transfer window, it's the 31st of January. If it's the June transfer window, it's the 30th of June or 31st of August, whatever it is. It's the last day of that transfer window. And they've put no effort into the transfer window, the deadline day, because it just simulates through that day like any other day. And when you want to sign a player on the deadline day, you're not able to. I think they should potentially follow FIFA's steps, because if you play FIFA, you'll know there's a nice deadline day on career mode. You know, they give you 10 hours, or they might have changed it by now, but 10 hours. And during that 10 hours, you can make as many signings as you want, pretty much. And I think that's what I want in Soccer Manager 2022. That's a feature that I really, really want. But yeah, check out Messi and see if his value's dropped. His value would have dropped. I mean, I actually did a Soccer Manager 2021 career on my own, and Messi was there after 8 years still. I'm not kidding. He was there after 8 years. So obviously we're up against Chelsea again, and Chelsea are now 2-1 up. So I thought they were 2-0 up. They were 2-0 up at one stage, but Chelsea are 2-1 up at the moment. And it's going to be tough because Chelsea are good. They have some really good players. We've been given a second chance against Chelsea, and it's been very interesting so far. I mean, they've had 65% possession. We've had 35% possession. They've had 4 shots. We've had 6. We've had 6 attempts. They've had 3 shots on target. We've had 2. So they've taken their chances and they've scored. But I'm going to bring Torreira on for UR, and then I'm going to bring another player on as well. I'm going to bring Gabriel on for Saliba. So those are 2 changes I've made. And let's see what happens in the second half. I'm going to keep Felix on, and I'm actually going to bring Aubameyang on. That is one change I'll make. So 3 changes, all 3 changes in the second half. And let's see what happens. It is a risk, but you know, why not? It's the only time we can make substitutions. But yeah, let's see what happens in the second half. We brought on some better players, I think. Aubameyang scores. That's a positive. Come on. Can we score one more, maybe? Come on, let's get the stream going. One more. Oh, it's a draw. We played a very good Chelsea team, to be quite fair with you, right? We played a very strong Chelsea team. I mean, if you looked at their team before the game, you were like, wow. Alaba, Declan Rice, Timo Werner. I mean, Timo Werner is at least decent in this game. Thomas Muller, not to mention. But we dominated. I mean, we had 9 shots, 4 on target. They had 7 shots, 3 on target. I mean, the second half, I think we had a better chance of winning that game. We equalized in the second half, but we didn't manage to win. And I'm okay with that. Chelsea are a good team. And but from here on, we need to be beating the lower division teams, the lower standard teams. We need to be picking up 3 points. It's crucial that we do that. It's crucial, all right? It is crucial. They've had 63% possession. We've had 37, though. They dominate possession, but it's 2-2. So we've drawn 2 games so far and won 1 on the stream. So we've been unbeaten on the stream, right? I mean, we haven't won all our games, but we've been unbeaten. And Liverpool go even further ahead of us, 14 points ahead of us now. So, yeah, but we're up against Wolves now. And this is going to be a tough game as well, because, I mean, in the last game, we beat Wolves on penalties. We beat Wolves on penalties in the League Cup quarterfinal, which allowed us to go through to the semi-final against Southampton. And we are going to be playing Southampton on the stream about 2 games from now. So I'm looking forward to that. It is the semi-final of the League Cup. So no, come on guys. Let's not talk about that. Zenit. Oh, you guys are jokers, Zenit. Wow, what do you guys think? Hold on. 35 million for Manolas. On a serious note now. Manolas. What do you guys think? 35 million for Manolas. Manolas is quite old now. He's about 31. And I'm looking to sign some new centre backs or a new centre back in January. Do you think I should sell him? Keep and sell Saliba or Gabriel. I'm looking to sell Gabriel. So I'll keep him and I'll sell Gabriel 100%. I'll go with that. Good decision there, man. Good decision there. No, I'm not going to sell Saliba. I'm not selling Saliba. But the January transfer window is coming up. So that is big. And listen, everybody that's just joined, smash a like on the stream. I'd really appreciate that. Don't forget to smash a like. It takes a second of your day. I'd really appreciate it. And I'm 5 subscribers away from reaching 2,500 subscribers. So please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. It's free. You can always unsubscribe later if you don't enjoy my content. And if you've subscribed, please share the content around. Please share it to your friends, your families, your pets, your rats, the trees, whatever. The trees, you know, whatever floats your boat. Please just share the stream around, share the content around, because I really want to reach that milestone, and I'd appreciate it if you guys would do that for me. But yeah, but let's get into this next game. Who are we playing? Wolves. Yeah, we're playing against Wolves. Big game. Wolves, strong team. They have 4 of our players in their team, right? 5, I think. I'll show you guys in just a second. They've signed like half our players, you know. So I'm looking forward to this, and the players are still tied at the moment. So I'm gonna have to make some changes here, and we're gonna have to see what happens in this game, because Wolves is a tough team to beat, and I don't expect to win this game. But we've had a pretty good record against Wolves recently, and yeah, so. Aubameyang's been very tired recently. I don't know what it is, but he's been very tired, and we're going to have to keep Martinelli on. So this is the team we're going with. Let's see what happens. And so far, we've been unbeaten on the stream. And here we go. Let's take a look at Wolves' team for a second. For those of you that don't know, they have Chambers, Taliafico, Rashika, Daniel Ings, Immobile, Semedo. I think Semedo's already been there. Who else have they got? Nato, Mitrovic, Catroni, Almiron. I mean, they have a mad team. But I think we're still better, and we've had a pretty good record against Wolves, and I'm positive we can win this game. So let's see what happens. Let's get another win here. And they also have Martinez as well. I forgot to mention that. The guy from Aston Villa used to play for Arsenal. They have a good goalkeeper, but we can win this game. Let's get 3 points, and let's march on into the January transfer window, because yeah. And at the moment, Wolves have they've been dominating a bit, and they score. Rashika scores, but they also pick up a red card. So we sold Rashika to Wolves last season, and he scored, and he's I'm pretty sure he's happy with that one. So Rashika has scored, but we're going to have to make some substitutions here now. And I'm going to be bringing Almada on for Asensio. But I don't want to lose this game. Genuinely, I don't want to lose this game because of the fact that they have like a few of our players in their team. And Rashika has scored. And we sold Rashika to Wolves. So, yeah, he's come back and he's bit us in the arse really hard. Took a big munch. And right, so they've had 56% possession. We've had 44% possession. We had 4 shots. They've had 4. They've had 3 on target. We've had 0. So, yeah, I bought Rashika at Leeds just now, and he's on fire. I sold Rashika. We signed him on a free, and he was crap, so I just sold him. But yeah, he has scored for Wolves against us, sadly. And yeah, so we're going to have to go into the second half. Let's see what happens. And let's try score some goals, and let's get a win. They have a red card. Almada has scored. We've brought him on. Felix has scored. I know they have a red card, but Almada scored a second, and we've just won 3-1. I'm happy with that. I cannot argue with that result. I'm proud. I'm really happy with that. We've just beaten Wolves, a strong Wolves team as well, 3-1. So we're still unbeaten on the stream, 2 draws, 2 wins, decent start. So out of 12, that's like what, 8 out of 12 points so far? I can't argue with that. That's not too shabby. But we've had 66% possession. They've had 34% possession. We've had 15 shots. They've had 8. We've had 7 on target. They've had 4. I understand they got a red card, but we took advantage of that and we won. Thank you. It was hard to take out for 2 weeks. Rashika Revenge. Yeah, Rashika. Rashika had a good evening. I think Rashika genuinely didn't give a flying bumblebee's ass that they lost, to be quite honest with you. I think he's just happy he was on the score sheet because he never gets on the score sheet. Let me just prove my point real quick. For those of you that think Rashika is a bloody brilliant player, I'll show you exactly why we sold him to Wolves. Watch this. Give me 1 second. So open his profile up here real quick. Just to prove my point. This is exactly why we sold him to Wolves. He's had 20 appearances and scored 4 goals. I rest my case. That's why we sold him to Wolves, because he's crap, pretty much. Maybe for you guys, he's brilliant on your career mode or whatever, but for me, he's just been rubbish, and that's why we sold him. And right, so the January transfer window is opening now. And I'm looking forward to making some signings. Oh, but before the transfer window opens, we have a FA Cup game to play. And F7G wanted me to try his tactics. So we'll give it a shot. And we'll see what happens. F7G. I'm trusting you, man, on this one. So let me just scroll up a bit here. And let me see. You mentioned the tactics far earlier. Here we go. So 4-2-4. All right. Listen, if I lose this game, I'm never going to listen to you again. Just remember that. 4-2-4. Right. Okay. We have 4-2-4. And wingbacks. Okay. We have wingbacks. Stoppers. Yeah. And ball winning. Okay, so both of them are ball winning, I'm assuming. No, box to box, ball winning. We have that. 2 wingers, yeah. And then deep lying. Okay, we'll make Asensio a deep lying playmaker. Whoops. So I'm just changing the tactics because obviously F7G wants me to try out his tactics, and I'm gonna do that. And we'll see if his tactics are crap or not. So F7G, you got to realize that if I lose this game, we're all going to banter you, the live chat, including me. So be prepared. And I hope your tactics do work, though. Genuinely, I'm not saying that because I want to lose, but I hope these tactics are good. What else? Is there anything else? No. Okay, so that's the formation he wants me to go with, and against Huddersfield. And we're going to make some changes here now because it is our first FA Cup game, which is also another domestic competition that we could potentially win or challenge for. It'd be nice to win a trophy, a domestic trophy this season, preferably the Europa League. It'd be nice to win the Europa League, but we'll see what happens. But right, let's make some changes. We're going to bring Uara on. No, Torreira and Guendouzi can play. We'll bring Henrichs on. Woodman can play. Almada can play. Saliba can play. And who else? I'll put Willock on the bench. Firpo can play. And then, okay. And then Aubameyang can play as well. So that's the team I'm going to go with. So a few changes. But, and then Nketiah's still out. He's going to be back on the 12th of January. He's been out for so long. We've missed him so much. But right, F7G, we're trying out your tactics, man, and we're bound to see if it's going to work or not. we're bound to see if it's going to work or not. So let's see what happens. New tactics, well, not new tactics, new formation, pretty much. And I really hope these do work. And we're playing against a weak Huddersfield Town team, so I won't be surprised if we do win. But the amount of banter I'm going to get, the amount of banter I'm going to receive if we lose this game. But I'll be blaming this on F7G, so I'll have an excuse. But we're up against Huddersfield Town, first FA Cup round. And I'm looking forward to it because this is a competition that we could also potentially win this season. I was playing with that formation in SM20, and it's brutal, but in SM21, it's not good. We've already scored. Asensio has scored a goal. So we are 1-0 up. So +1 to F7G, I guess. And I'm going to bring Gabriel in for Manolas because he's a little tired. And then I'm going to bring Martinelli on for Aubameyang. And then Saka on. No, I'm not going to bring Saka on. I'll bring... Can Hakimi play left back? Yeah, he can. I'll put him in that left back position. So just to rest some of the players, because I think I don't want to overplay them and then receive injuries, because I think that's what happened to not Martinelli, Nketiah. So at the moment we're 1-0 up against Huddersfield. Look, Huddersfield Town are a pretty weak team, so I'm not like too surprised that we're 1-0 up. I'd expect to be 1-0 up. More than that, maybe. We've had quite a few chances. I'll take a look at that in a second. Match stats. We've had 13 shots, 4 on target. They've had 2 shots, 0 on target. We've had 75% possession. They've had 25. I mean, let's see what happens in the second half. I mean, look at this. Crazy amount of attempts. And we only won 1-0. But yeah, good recommendation there, F7G. Good recommendation there, 100%. They look pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'll make it up to you. Just because I told you off that these tactics weren't going to be good, I will use them against Southampton because it is a League Cup game, and let's see what happens. So I'll use it against Southampton as well. We have Bournemouth next in the 4th round of the FA Cup, so I'm looking forward to that as well. And we march on in the FA Cup. So we've just beaten Huddersfield Town, and it's a big win. It is a big win because Huddersfield are, there's our name. Look at that. Fantastic. 2022 current Premier League champions, and we aren't playing like champions at all because we're dwelling down 6th in the table. I mean, we're literally 14 points off first place. I mean, we are 6 points off 4th place, but that can become even worse if we don't pick up some form now. Player of the month, I think they went to War for whatever reason, but yeah, I'll make it up to you, F7G. I'll make it up to you, and credit where credit's due. I'll see what happens. I'll continue using it until something bad happens, but I think maybe that's the change we needed. I'll have to see. But I'm going to make some substitutions now. I'm going to bring on Uar, and then I'm going to bring Saka on, and someone's tired. Henrichs. Party can play as well. And then in place of Guendouzi, and Tierney's going to play now as well. And then who else? Saliba can continue playing. Leno can play. And who else? Is that it? Yeah, that's the team we're going to go with. So that's pretty much our first team. And we're up against Southampton. So actually, Woodman can play and Torreira can play with Partey. And then this is a semi-final, so I don't really want to take the risk. But I'll play Martinelli as well because Felix is a little tired. And I'll put Martinelli on the left. So I will make Martinelli a target man. So let me just do that real quick. Oh, there we go. And then we'll make Asensio the deep lying forward. So we're up against Southampton. Massive game because we are in a League Cup semi-final. Last season, we made it to the quarterfinal against Manchester United. We got knocked out on penalties, but we are through to the League Cup semi-final. This is the first leg. Obviously, there are 2 legs. So I'm looking forward to winning this one. and then chilling in the second one. So let's see what happens in this one. I'm looking forward to winning. We're a better team, and I'm positive we can get a result here, a good result. And I'm using different tactics. Not tactics. I'm just using a different formation, really. And most of the player roles are the same. So let's see what happens in this game. We did win against Huddersfield Town with this formation. So let's see what happens against Southampton. It's a tougher team, tougher opposition. Let's see what happens now. And they've scored 2 in the first half, but Saka has scored 1, and we're 2-0 down, 2-1 down. Oh, it's 2-2. Whoops, I didn't see that. We must have scored in the. Okay, so it's 2-2 at the moment. So I actually didn't see that. I saw 1 goal, but I didn't realize that we scored 2. So it's 2-2 at the moment, which is okay. Back to square one. We've had 55% possession, so we've been dominating slightly. 8 shots, they've had 7. We've had 3 on target. They've had 4 on target. So in a way, they have been dominating. But I'm going to bring on Felix for Martinelli, because I haven't really played Martinelli in that striker position. So I'm just going to bring him on, and we'll see what happens. And player roles, we're going to make Felix the target man and Asensio the deep lying forward. So relatively interesting. Tupac has recommended some tactics there. Listen, I really appreciate everybody suggesting some of their tactics and what they want to see, but I'm not gonna really do that. I've tried out F7G's tactics. He was one of the first ones to ask me about it. I've given it a shot, and we'll see how this goes. But at the moment, it's 2-2, and this is a Premier League team we're playing against. It is a League Cup semi-final, so Southampton do have 2 away goals, which is not great. But let's see what happens in the second half. I'm positive we can win this game, and if we don't, we still have the second leg to come back, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, F7G, if we do lose, I mean, listen, it won't be the end of the world, but I probably will banter you still. But second half to come, we've brought on Felix for Martinelli, and yeah, I'll bring on Uar for Torreira as well, because why not? And let's see what happens in the second half. It's a big second half, this, because it is the first leg of the League Cup semi-final, but it's 2-2, and I'm a little disappointed because of the fact that Southampton got 2 away goals. Everton beat Liverpool. I would preferably play Everton in the final. Genuinely, I would prefer to play Everton over Liverpool every day of the week, because, listen, Liverpool are very strong this season. They're first in the league for a reason. I'll show you the league table in just a second. But Novemir, buy some regions too. I have bought some regions. I mean, here you go. You got Empus, and I don't know where the other guys are. I have definitely signed some regions at the moment. So don't you worry about that. I mean, regions for me are like very long term, and in this case, we're just doing like a few seasons, not so much like 20 seasons, if you know what I mean. So I think regions would just be useless in terms of this career mode. But right, signings time. We are in the January transfer window. I want to sign a centre back and a right wing. So I want to see if we can get that over the line on the stream. A centre back and a right wing. So obviously Saka's injured, so it'd be nice to bring a right wing in. So I'm going to add Gabriel to the transfer list, because Gabriel just hasn't been good enough for me. So we've added Gabriel to the transfer list, so we should receive about maybe 17 million for him. And I want to invest that in a proper centre back, and we'll see who's on the free agent list, etc., etc. But for now, I actually want to go see real quick if there is anyone on the free agent list that we can sign. All right, so we have Hinteregger. I mean, he's old as well. to be quite honest with you. He's relatively old, and I don't know if he might just be like someone that we can bring in for the rest of the season, like we did with Diego Costa. We kind of brought him in for one season and then he left. So we could potentially bring in Hinteregger. I know he's old, but he's a player that I probably wouldn't look to keep, but he's free and he's 81 rated. So, I mean, let's just take a look at his attributes real quick. Marking 84. His finishing isn't bad. That's 84. Aerial ability 79, so he's good at jumping. I mean, I'll keep him on the books, but let's see who has 12 months left on their contract. 12 months. So we have Hinteregger and pretty much the free agents. Oh, we have some more here. We have Umtiti, which I'm probably not going to sign. And then we have Ake. I could potentially sign Ake. Or, yeah, Ndidi's more of a CDM, which we don't need. But Nathan Ake, what do you guys think? He's got 12 months left on his contract. He's 27. Or I could go for Hinteregger. Obviously, he's a free agent as well. So maybe those two. What do you guys think? We can potentially make a bid for them now. Yeah, Ndidi, I understand, but he can't play centre back. He can, but he's preferably a CDM. So what do you guys think? Ake or this is a decision that I'm making. Ake or Hinteregger. Choose one of those two. I have Upamecano on my shortlist, but in this situation, Ake or Hinteregger. All right, I'll sign Nathan Ake. I'll make a bid for him. I'll make a 22 million bid for him. Because guys, look, I'm not willing to spend 60 million on a centre back right now. I just want someone that I can rely on that can come in and just play for a little while. For the rest of the season, more or less. So I've made some changes here now. Let me just bring Felix back. All right, Felix is back. Nketiah is still injured. Yeah, he's coming back on the 12th. And yeah, so we're going to sign Nathan Ake. He has 12 months left on his contract. He's cheap, and we're going to bring him in for the rest of the season. And then maybe with the Gabriel money, we can sign a right wing, depending on who we can sign. I'll check it out after we've signed a centre back. But I think we need to improve the defense a little bit. But we're up against Crystal Palace now, a London derby. And I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a tough game. They have Maitland-Niles, not to forget, and they also have Kolasinac as well. So they have two of our old players, two of our former players, and we're still using F7G's tactics. And yeah, let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to this. I kind of just want to get this game out the way and focus on getting a right wing and a centre back in. But of course, I want to pick up 3 points. It's crucial. And we need those 3 points because I definitely want to get over the line. But Crystal Palace are 1-0 up. And it's not looking good at the moment. So I'm going to bring Gabriel on for Saliba and Torreira on for Uwar. So that's what I'm going to go with. And then Martinelli for Almada. So 2 changes there. 3 changes, actually. So Uwar for Torreira, or Torreira for Uwar, and then Gabriel for Saliba, and then Martinelli for Almada. I mean, match stats. We've had 8 shots, 3 on target. They've had 7 shots, 2 on target. We've been dominating possession. But this is a very woeful season, I must admit. It's not looking good this season. But let's see what happens in the second half. Let's just get this game out the way. I of course, want to win, but if we don't win, then I'm not too bothered by that. But let's see what happens in the second half. Come on. Crystal Palace have hit back a bit here, but we've had so many I mean, 2-0 to Crystal Palace, man, right? F7G, your tactics are gone, buddy. Your tactics are your formation is absolute whack. A whack formation, whack player roles, and yeah. Guys, if feel free to go knock on F7G's door because he's just he's made a boo-boo. He's made a boo-boo, a big one, because we've just lost to Crystal Palace. All right. Everton want Gabriel for 15 million. I'm not too keen on letting him go for 15 million, so I'm going to counter offer. I want 20 million for him. Yeah, your tactics are crap. Let him know in the live chat now. Everybody, let him know his tactics are crap because they are. We just lost to Crystal Palace. Right, we're going back to our old formation. What was it? 4-2. Whoa, wrong one. There we go. Let that boy know his tactics are rubbish. But we're going to have to make some changes here now in the first team. Torreira is going to start, and Felix Asensio. Yeah, I think having two strikers is just it's not necessary in this team for me, not at all. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's try to get Aki over the line. All right, they've accepted it. Okay, so we're bringing in Nathan Aki for 21 million or something. Ake wants 105k. So we're bringing in a new centre back, which I think was much needed because we were pretty weak in that position, and now I'm looking to sign a new right wing. So yeah, let's see, where is Aki? So we've just brought Aki in, a new signing, lads. Nathan Aki from Man City, and let's hope he can make a difference in this team because I've got high hopes for him. And so we've just improved in that centre back position, and now we need a new right wing. Nketiah is back. Yes, he's back. He is back. We've missed him so much. He's been injured for so long, and he's back now. I really hope that he comes back firing and scoring goals because that's exactly why we need him right now. It's because we're lacking those goals, and we're up against Leicester next. I just want to squeeze in the Southampton game, the semi-final second leg, to see if we can make it into the League Cup final, and hopefully we don't bottle it. But we're up against Leicester next, and it's going to be a tough game because Leicester are a pretty strong team, and Nketiah is 100% going to be on the bench for Firpo. And Gabriel can be on the bench for who? Guendouzi. All right, so that's what we're going to go with. This is pretty much our first team. Aki's going to start his first game for Arsenal. New signing. Looking forward to him playing. And where is Saka? Okay, Saka's going to play as well. Almada can be on the bench for Saliba. So that's what we're going to go with. Saka on the right, more or less our first team. We've switched back to our old tactics, right? We've Party's here. He's playing. Don't worry about it. Relax, man. He's playing. We're about to have a party against Leicester. We've really struggled against Leicester this season, so I'm hoping that we can pull something out of the bag because this is going to be a tough one. And don't forget to smash a like on the stream. Please smash a like on the stream. Subscribe if you're new. I'm so close to reaching 2,500 subscribers, so please help me reach that milestone. And share the content around with your friends and family, and tell them to subscribe. And of course, don't forget to turn that notification bell on to never miss one of my streams. Because, I mean, I have about, 10 people watching me on average. That's like 10 people out of 2,500, pretty much. I don't understand how that makes any sense, but, it is what it is. Anyway, we're up against Leicester next, and Nathan Aki gets the number 5 shirt, and we'll see what happens in this game. It's a big game because Leicester have a good team. They have a good goalkeeper, and they have good players, but I'm pretty sure we can win this game. We've switched back to our old tactics. I have a little more positivity and confidence, not using F7G's tactics because, mate, I don't know where you got those from, but it's like taking advice from a hobo. He ain't going to give you nothing. So, yeah, let's see what happens in this game. I kind of want to get to the Southampton game so we can get that second leg over and done with and see what happens and see where we go from there. But Leicester next, big game. Leicester are, I think, just underneath us. I think they're in 8th place. We're in 7th, which is embarrassing. From 1st to 7th. I mean, anyway, let's see what happens. Big game. And I'm looking forward to it. We are in the middle of the January transfer window, and hopefully, just hopefully, we can sign a right wing. I don't think it's needed, but it would be nice if we can bring in a right wing. Leicester 1-0 up. Oh, this is not looking good, man. This is not looking good. But I'm going to bring Uar on and Almada on. 2 players on. And Aki's not having a great start either. 5.5 rating. So Uar hopefully can come on and make a change, and Almada hopefully can come on and make a change. Match stats. I mean, they've had 2 shots, 1 on target. We've had 6 shots, 1 on target. They've been dominating possession. I get that, but we should be doing better, man. Come on. We have Felix in that striker position. He's been anonymous for the past few games now. Genuinely. We need something to happen in the second half. We need to score some goals and we need to win this game. Come on. We can do it. Bring back Rashika. I probably won't do that because we're going to have to pay for him. We obviously got Rashika on a free. When he got the tactics from Mr. AVV. Were those tactics from Mr. AVV? Well, yeah, that just proves his tactics are absolutely brilliant. So I didn't say anything about. I didn't say anything bad about him. So you can't clip me or call me out. Check out Tite and Solomon. Might not be high rated, but might be cheap. I'll check them out in a second. Remind me about that, Be Lightning, after this game. But we're 1-0 down against Leicester and made a few changes. Let's see what happens in the second half. And Leicester are now 2-0 up. And the season's just been a shambles, really. It's just been a 2-0 to Leicester. I mean, overall on this career mode, we've struggled against Leicester. On this career series, we've just struggled against Leicester. But yeah, 7 shots, 1 on target. They've had 5 shots, 3 on target. I mean, we need a new right wing. I think we need a new right wing. We're not getting in the Champions League season, boys. We're not getting in the Champions League next season. I mean, it's just not happening. We're 8 points, and Everton have a game in hand. We're 8 points off. No, 9 points off top 4. It's going to be a bloody miracle for us to get back into the Champions League next season because that's not happening. The only way for us to get back into the Champions League really is if we win the Europa League this season, which is going to be tough as well. But let me see. We received a transfer bid. I'm assuming it's for Gabriel because we've added him to the transfer list. But let's see what we've got. 16 million from Leicester. I'll accept that. But right, so Solomon was the one player you mentioned, and Tite. Yeah, I mean, look, he's 19 million, and I think he'd be a nice backup right wing to add to the team. But yet again, before I do that, let me see the free agents. That's going to interest me now. I think we might just score our luck here and then potentially sign a decent right wing. Oh, okay. Okay, we have some players here, lads. We have a lot of free agents here. Take a look at this list. These are all free agents. And I'm going to sign one of them. Who should I sign? I'm mainly looking at Cengiz Under and Sarabia. What do you guys think? Yeah, I rate Mr. AVV. He's pretty decent. I enjoy his content. I just think he should use his voice more. I think using that bloody whatever robot voice of his is the AI voice is just crap. He should just stick to his normal voice. I think it's not bad. What do you guys think? We also have Verschacheren. A lot of people told me about him. Sign him. Should I sign him? I mean, we could sign Verschacheren and Cengiz Under or whatever. Sarabia is good. Yeah, I'll bring Sarabia in, but let me just accept that. But I'll bring Sarabia and Verschacheren in. Those two. So let's just go and sign them real quick. Two new signings. So Sarabia and I just need to wait for that bit to go through. Wait, when are we playing against Southampton? Oh, we're playing Southampton now. No. Couldn't this just like wait? Couldn't this game just come a little later? Oh, damn. Aki's injured now. Oh, come on. We're gonna have to play Saliba now. Well, Gabriel's still here for some reason, so we're gonna start him. And then, so this is the League Cup semi-final second leg, big game, because at the moment it's 2-2 on aggregate, and we could potentially get knocked out. We could potentially stay in. I'm hoping we go through to the final, and I genuinely want to win this trophy, because it'll be our second domestic trophy of the season, and it'll be nice to win on the sideline, obviously. But I think winning the Europa League is definitely something that I mainly want to win this season. But I'm going to start Guendouzi as well. So I'm going to go with that against Southampton. So let's see what happens. Big game. Aki's already injured. Don't know what's going on. Second leg of the League Cup semi-final. Smash a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new. Very close to reaching 2,500 subscribers. Share the content around. Subscribe. It's free. And don't forget to turn the notification bell on to never miss one of my streams or my videos. But let's get right into the second leg. And if we lose this, Tupac, I will consider looking at your tactics, man. Felix has scored. All right. But Southampton have equalized, though. Taking a look here. Southampton have equalized. But I mean, we've been dominating. Look at that. 62% possession. They've had 38. 5 shots. They've had 1 on target. We've had 6 shots, 5 on target. I mean, it's just, what is going on? I don't understand. Do we need a new goalkeeper or something? You know, like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I'm going to bring Torreira on for Guendouzi, and that's the change. That's the only change we're going to make. Torreira for Guendouzi. I'm not going to bring Almada on. But it's 1-1 at the moment. And currently, as it stands, Southampton have 2 away goals, so they'll be going through. But I'm sure we can get some more goals in the second half. It's painful when you only need 4 till 100, but won't reach it. Yeah. It's just, you have to wait longer and longer and longer, of course, yeah. It's horrible having to wait. But come on, let's see what happens in the second half. I predict a win. Let's get a win. Let's march on to that final of the League Cup. Let's see what happens in the second half. Massive second half coming now. And we need to try and get a win here. We need a goal. I'm assuming we're going to go to penalties. 3-3? I'm confused. What's going on? Wait, does that mean Southampton have gone through because of away goals? Or do we just play another game? I don't understand. 63% possession. They've had 37. We've had 15 shots, 6 on target. They've had 9 shots, 2 on target. I mean, I think what's going on here? Oh, no. No. Oh, I have such a headache. Well, we're out of the League Cup as well. I mean, I don't understand what's gone on this season. I don't know. Like, did the game update or something maybe? When like I genuinely don't know what's going on here, because I mean, look at this, guys. 7th in the league, and we were first last season. We're not getting Champions League this next season either. So yeah, you know what? hold on. Yeah, I think it's time to change the tactics 100%. Tupac. Let me go back to that guy. He mentioned some tactics earlier. Okay. So Tupac's going with a 4-2-4 formation. So let me go with that. 4-2-4. And narrow. Okay. Narrow. And we're going to be using these tactics for the next game in the next stream. Normal. Okay. And then I'm assuming adventurous, maybe. Passing style. Work ball. Into the box. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what he said here. Aggressive. So obviously all over aggressive. Backline low. Mix, slow. Oh, forgot to add that slow. Tempo slow. Mix, work ball into box, mix. Okay, so that's what he wants me to go with pretty much. So obviously, let me just try get these deals over the line. So we've just sold Gabrielle, and I'm going to sign 2 right wings at the moment. So we sold it. We signed a center back. We sold Aki to we signed Aki, sorry, from Man City, and we signed him for like 21 million, and I think it was necessary that we signed a center back. But I'm about to sign 2 right wings on a free, and I think they're going to be pretty decent signings. So one of them is going to be Pablo Sarabia from PSG, and I think this is going to be a good signing for 5 million, and then for Schacheren as well, which is the other one, for 53,000. There we go. So both of them pretty much for 5 million, and those I think will be the signings that we're going to make for this January transfer window. And yeah, so I think that'll be it. So we've just signed. Let's go add them to the first team for Schacheren, and we'll put him in place of Smith Rowe, because why not? All right, so we've made. Let me just do training real quick. So we've signed 3 new players in the January transfer window, right? Just got knocked out of the League Cup to Southampton. Pretty embarrassing. I mean, we've been given some really easy opportunities this season, but we haven't really taken it. And I'm a bit disappointed by that, but I'm not going to let that pull me down. You know, I'm just going to keep going. And I've really been enjoying this career series so far. But we've just signed 3 players for those of you that have joined late. We signed Pablo Sarabia, which is going to be the main right wing. And then we've signed for Schacheren as well, who's going to be a right and left wing replacement as well. And then we also signed Aki, who's somewhere here. Aki, yeah, there he is. Aki's in the starting 11. So we've signed 3 players in 2 positions that I wanted to improve, and I hope as the season progresses, they will change the team and make a difference, because we need them to. Because those are 2 players that are very important, or 2 positions that we really need to strengthen in. And yeah, but anyway, listen, guys, I hope everybody's enjoyed the stream, and I appreciate everybody coming on this evening. It's been a little later than usual. I mean, it's close to 1 a.m. here. It's about 1:45. And I appreciate everybody coming on. And F7G, I won't forget to check out your stream, man. But listen, smash a like on the stream, and please subscribe. I'm gonna ask one more time now. I don't even know how close, but I'm about 5 subscribers away from 2,500 subscribers. So please consider subscribing, share the content around, share it to your friends and family. I'd really appreciate that. Please do that for me, because I really want to reach 2,500 subscribers. And oh, sorry, F7G. I'll check your video out, stream video, whatever. And don't forget to turn the notification bell on to never miss one of my streams or my videos. But peace out, everybody. Thanks for coming on, and I will see you again tomorrow.